All right, so we're on. So I am really excited to share about all the ways that we can get paid and how to maximize your check, because there are just incredible ways that the ins and outs of how we can get free money essentially is a really big deal. And if we don't know how to do it, then we're not being able to utilize this business, and we're not sharing how we can utilize this business as well as we could be, because there's a way that you're not making money that you could be. So then you could be talking to someone about how to make money. So it's just a big ripple effect that could affect your whole organization. And if you're thinking, whole organization, I have one person or I have nobody, like, doesn't matter, because this is going to empower you of how you can speak to people with our compensation plan. And I'm kind of proud of myself because if you know the colors that we look at with personality, I am not green, which means like detail oriented. I don't read into things. So this was a big deal for me to be able to comb through some things. And I watched videos on compensation plan, and it was eye-opening, and it made me realize, and I want to encourage all of you, if you don't think you're a certain color or something's not your forte, don't dwell there. Go learn it. Because if you think, well, I'm not very outgoing, I don't think I should have a party. Not an excuse. You should have a party, because you don't know if you might end up thriving in that. And so with this, when I had to learn how to like read things and listen, take notes, and be able to then teach it, it just opens my whole mind to being like, wow, I can be able to tell people how to join this business and make money a lot better than I could just last week. So with that, we're going to jump in right away. And you guys have probably seen that you are paid 5 ways in this company. And what I learned at Dallas Green Carpet, which I thought was like so eye-opening, is that It Works has been around since 2001. And that compensation plan has never, ever changed except to add more money in. So that's a really powerful thing that you can tell people, because I know personally, I know people who are in different companies who said, hey, I was making like however many thousand a month. And then once the company started getting bigger or something happened and they took money from my check and they changed the compensation plan so that more money was going to the company and less to the distributor. So that's really awesome to know that we've never had that experience, and all they've done is add more money. So that is a really powerful thing to tell people, because you don't know if you're talking to a potential who actually experienced that, where, hey, they made something and then all of a sudden it changed and now they're not making anything. So I'm going to list the 5 ways we get paid, and you can list them. Then I'm going to go through them and talk about each detail. But first is wrap cash. Second, we have fast start bonuses. Third, our residual income, and that's from team and personal sales. Fourth is our leadership bonus. And then 5 are the promotions. So that's like the special things going on at whatever time of year or whatever Mark decides to actually release. So I think what's so important when you're looking at all of this is that you need to know personally, what is my number? Have you guys seen the pay chart? Like where you start at executive and as it goes up to ambassador? And if you see like, oh my gosh, like I need that $499 or $500 a month as Ruby, then you need to pick that number and you need to be dead set on it. And you need to know exactly what to do to get there. And so I'm actually going to share tonight how in your first month you can make, let's see what I did the math of it, $450, and that's without commission. So that's crazy because I did not make $450 my first month. But if you're thinking, oh, my first month's over, doesn't matter. We can start tonight and you can decide May is my first month, because that money is still available for us at any time. So we're going to get to that here in a few. But I think one thing that is very confusing, misinterpreted, is ADBV, auto ship, versus the 150 in personal bonus volume, which is sales. So this is my language when I'm talking to a new distributor, and please write it down because this needs to be happening. So if I'm talking to Susie, I say, hey, Susie, I'm so excited to get you started. So when you're going through your sign up process, you're going to get to a tab that says auto ship. just put 2 boxes of wraps in there, and it's going to say that it's $120, but you're not going to get charged today. That is something that we're going to talk about in 3 weeks, and we're going to decide what's going to be best with your financial situation. Because we know as distributors, you have to have that auto ship on. You have to have it on if you want to get your fast start bonus and if they're going to get their 4 loyal customer shopping spree. So it's not 150 in personal bonus volume does not even, yes, it can apply the first 30 days, but what I tell people, it doesn't even matter. You turn on the ADBV auto ship and that's free money. Because if you say, we're going to get you to 150 so that you're commission qualified, then you're stressing as the enrolling DT thinking, oh my gosh, I have to get them to 150 so I can get my $99 bonus so they can get their 4 customers so they can have their $100 bonus for their product. And that's not true. So people have been missing $99 bonuses, which is free money. So let me repeat that. So I'm just going to say it again just so you guys can understand, and I'll send that to you, CC2. I can also post it on the page. But I say, hey, Susie, so as you're signing up, you're going to get to an auto ship tab, and you just add 2 boxes of wraps to that. It's going to say there's a total of 120, but you're not getting charged that today. You are only paying your $99 to start. We're going to skip over that. Just make sure it's there. And then in 3 weeks, we're going to talk again about that shipment and see what's best for your financial situation. So that guarantees an auto ship is on. You're not trying to bother the person that the auto ship is not on, and you're trying to get your $99 bonus, but you're working as fast as you can to get 2 loyals under that person so that you get a $99 bonus. So they have 2 ways to get their customers. They get them, or you give them to them. Or they get 1 and you give them 1. Whatever that is, just do it and never miss a $99 bonus. I have never, ever missed a $99 bonus, and neither should any of you, because when we're waiting and frantic about 150, you're like on day 29 freaking out about getting customers, and then you're going to miss your 99. So we don't want that to happen. Sometimes it comes in clutch and you make it happen, but why are we worried when you don't have to from day 1? You just say, hey, new teammate, turn on your auto ship. And there's no added stress to it. You're just showing them how to get their business rolling, and you relieve their mind that they're not getting charged that, and they're totally going to forget about it. So you make sure in your phone that you're turning on a reminder in 3 weeks from that day that you're going to talk to the person about their auto ship. So this is so, so important. And I think a lot of people get confused too. I always have the question of, well, what if they signed up on the 15th and the 25th comes? Is their auto ship going to run because it's the 25th? No, it is not. It is their first month. Their first month, they have 30 days. So their auto ship does not run until the 15th of the next month. So don't be worrying about that 25th thing until month 2. It's month 1, you have 30 full days. Here's another thing to write down. In your eSuite, you go to reports and you go to steps to success. And it's going to show your personally enrolled distributors and how many days they have left to get their bonus. So you can keep tabs on where they're at, and hopefully you would know because you know that you want to make $99. So this is super important. This should never be compromised. There should never be a reason to not have an auto ship on day 1. Because there's nothing scary about it, and I think people have been scared for some reason to tell people about an auto ship, and that is not the case. So that is the first thing I wanted to cover with verbiage, lingo, how to start a DT off on the right foot. Let's talk back to number 1, Wrap Cash. So what's cool about Wrap Cash is that it's a 2-for-1, because, hey, you're wrapping this person, and then while you're wrapping them, you're talking to them about, I can get you this for wholesale. Oh, we also have greens. What other health goals do you have? You can tell them how to be a loyal customer, which is going to make you money as well. Or you can say, have you ever considered doing this as a business? Your results were insane. So when you can tell them that they can be a loyal or a distributor while the wrap is on, That's called $25 and then some, because they're going to do something with why you wrapped them. So I love Wrap Cash because it's not just a one and done most of the time. I always tell the story when I was first introduced to the wrap, I think I got my friend Jonna like $150 because I just kept wrapping. So, and then I became a distributor. So, and then I was a personally enrolled double diamond for her. So that worked out well for her because she wrapped me. So just never know who you're wrapping, and always put yourself out there to get that wrap cash and have wraps on hand, and be able to share that, hey, I know this is kind of weird, but I even have wraps right now. If you want to get one off of me, I'll give you a discount. When you make it like super friendly, not weird, because we already know it's a little weird with thinking we're going to go wrap someone potentially right there in the bathroom, or they're going to buy it off of you. You just have to be the one who makes it not awkward. So just keep that in mind. All right. So this is the next thing. Number 2 is fast start bonuses. So that's what I was talking about. When your personally enrolled distributor gets their first 2 loyals, however they get it, you're going to get the $99 bonus. So this is really exciting because those are paid on Fridays. So when I first started, I got confused because I got my second loyal on a Wednesday for someone. On Friday, I didn't get paid. So I called It Works, and they said, no, we pay it a week later. So just know that the week that the second loyal happens, they pay you the following Friday. So just keep that in mind. Even if say like it was day 28 that it happened, it doesn't matter like if day 30 is Friday. Like just know it's coming the following Friday, just as long as it was during that 30 days. So next one is residual. So residual is so powerful. That's why a lot of us are doing this. That's why we got going. That's what we know about network marketing. But just to break it down, residual means that you do something one time, but you don't get paid just one time. You get it time and time again. So that is so powerful. So that's what I use sometimes when I'm talking to people, and I'm like, well, what if you couldn't go to work next week, or God forbid, and I don't want to wish anything upon you, but say something happened where you were in the hospital, or a family member, you had to go out of town. Are you getting paid while you're gone? And even though you know the answer, they know the answer, like you let them say it out loud, like, no, like I'm not getting paid. So it's like, yeah. And that's tough. And we all have things that come up in life. And so that's why I jumped on this opportunity, because yes, I work a normal 9-to-5 job, but at the same time, if I do take a vacation, if I do have a family emergency come up, I know that I am getting paid because I have my phone with me at all times, and I can make money as I please. So that's how you can talk to people about the power of residual income. It's doing something once and getting paid multiple times for it. So say even like your loyal customer stops after 3 months, but then we have this awesome promo at Christmas time and it's like BOGO wraps. Then you contact them and then you're like, hey, guess what? Like you're getting paid again at Christmas time for something that you had got them excited about a year ago, 6 months ago. So that's so exciting. I love that. So I want to go through what you're paid. And this was fun to learn. I just learned this. So I want to go through each level, and so you guys can understand. So we have our first level is executive, and you're paid on 3 levels. So I just learned how levels work, and I'm going to share it with you because I think it's powerful. Because I was like, what's a level? I was like, if you're executive, how do you get paid on 3 levels when it's only 1 line? So I got to do the math of it. But I got to figure that out. So on level 1, you get paid 10%. On level 2, 10%. And level 3, 5%. When people would learn that, they might think like, that's all you're getting paid. And it's like, no, because this is exciting too. When you personally enroll that loyal customer, you get an added 5%. So that's 15%. So again, you're thinking that's not very much, but that's why we have our steps to success. So let me share how this works. So level 1 is your personal auto ship. Did you know you get paid on your own order? True. So you get paid on your order, And then you're going to get paid on your loyals. So that's level 1. Then level 2 is your top line distributors, their auto ship, plus the orders going on underneath them. So the video I watched is Jade Hooper compensation plan, and she's really good. She like draws it out, so people really want to see the levels. She explains it. I had to like rewind it 5 times because I'm like, wait, what? So it's exciting because it's like, as an executive, you only have one line, but you're getting paid 3 ways. So that adds up really fast when you're adding in your fast start bonuses, because when you're executive, you have 2 distributors, so that's $200. Then you're getting paid on their personal shipment. Then you're getting paid on their loyal customers. And then you're going to get paid on wrap cash. So that's a lot of ways that you're getting paid when you're just starting this business. Even if you're just at distributor, you're still getting paid on all of those orders, your personal shipment, and wrap cash. So next one is Ruby. You are getting paid 4 levels. It goes 10%, 10%, 5%, 5% on the 4 levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So then this is where it changes. Emerald, you get paid at 6 levels. And when you get to Emerald, it unlocks infinity levels of payment. So say that you are Ruby, but you have lots of levels going on underneath because you're trying to promote to Ruby. And we understand people fall off, people quit, people have better volume here than there. Like, we're always trying to understand like how we're going to promote using the right people. But say that you have people going on like 6 levels under you. Well, Ruby, you're only getting paid at 4. But once you get to Emerald, you're getting paid on everything. So that's a really big deal. That's why we have this Emerald bonus going on. Because yes, it is a stepping stone to Diamond, and it's an awesome promotion. But also that's an exciting thing because I didn't know this either. So you get paid infinity on everything. And then, so that's really, really exciting. So this is where it gets really, really exciting. And all the people on here, I know that all of you, yes, I'm looking at everyone's names, have a desire. You're in this business, you've been in it, and you see yourself as Diamond. I think I've talked to everyone personally on here. Diamond is game changer, and you print money. And I'm going to explain some things, and then I'm going to go back to why I was stressing about this 80 BV auto ship being on day 1 with your new distributor. So when you go Diamond, it opens what we call a Diamond bonus, or CABs. If you want to look it up on YouTube too, there's some fun things to learn, but I'm just going to simplify it for you. So I didn't know this until I was Diamond. And so it was like, holy cow, what's going to happen? So get this. When you go Diamond, every single distributor that you sign after you have been officially Diamond, you then are going to get paid on their entire leg. And I'm going to show you how. So we've been getting paid on everybody no matter what, but here's a different level of payment. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to use people on here because then we understand what's going on. So I'm going to say I signed Cece. And then after I went Diamond, and Cece's like, awesome. And I'm going to teach her how to get her customers. Her auto ship is on. In a week, we have 4 customers. And so that means that I already got my bonus because she got 2 customers already. So that means she's fast start qualified. So that is absolutely important for a Diamond bonus. So your distributors need to be fast start qualified. So now Cece's going to go sign Anthony. And she's going to say, hey, day 1, we want your auto ship on. I'm going to show you how to get your customers. We want to get you a shopping spree. And she teaches him that. And so she says, I have to get this $99 bonus. I have this to pay for or whatever. So she gets her $99 bonus from Anthony. Guess what? Me, as the Diamond, I get $80 just because Cece taught Anthony. And this goes on forever. So now everyone Cece signs, everyone Anthony signs, I'm getting $80 every time that someone gets fast start qualified, which is 2 loyals. So this is why you want to teach your people, even when you're a distributor, hey, your auto ship is on day one, because people are going to teach what you taught them. So if you didn't teach them to get an auto ship on, guess what? When you're diamond and double and blowing up and you don't know what's going on underneath you, you're thinking, hey, I taught my original people, right, that you turn your auto ship on. But if you didn't, or if something got lost along the way, then you're missing out on 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 forever. So then this is forever. Like everyone that I signed ever when I was diamond, I'm getting $80 off of. Now, when I go double, I'm still getting paid with all the diamond distributors that I ever signed. But when I'm double, it turns into $120. So I'm getting all my 80s from all my diamond people. Now I'm double. So everyone that I sign, I go sign MJ when I am double diamond. And I'm going to say, hey, get your auto ship on. And she's going to get fast start qualified. I get $99. That never changed. I'm always going to get my fast start. Then MJ blows it up and she goes ruby in a month. That's 5 distributors that she taught everybody how to get fast start qualified. 5 times $120 is coming to me. I'm not good at math. So whatever that is. Plus whatever CC's doing, whatever Anthony's doing, and whoever's down there that I don't know, whatever they're doing, I'm getting paid off of. So that's why they say when you get diamond, you have the license to print money. When you go triple, it's 135. When you go presidential, it's 145. And when you're ambassador, it's 150. But guess what? When you're ambassador, you had to go diamond. So you still have a whole diamond leg going 80, 80, 80, 88. So that's why you want to rush to diamond, and you can do it. And so that's what's like, they call them, it's like generational, like cab bonuses. So that's why you want to be so adamant and so on top of making sure your personally enrolled distributor has their auto ship on from day one, so that they then teach, and the ripple effect of teaching and teaching and teaching, that they have that auto ship on. So I think I saw Cece have a question. What happens if that DT turns it off? Turns off the auto ship, I'm guessing. Yeah. So people, this is so important, and it's really hard because, hey, I'm happy that we have a way people can get paid at 150 in sales. That's great. But I have never, ever, ever missed my auto ship ever in 4 years. And I understand that, yes, we're making enough money now where we don't feel it when I have an auto ship run. But I know personally people who did not have the money, but they were diligent, and they were like, they took ownership of their business. How do you expect to run a business when you don't even know what the products are doing? Like, just have your personal shipment on, because you can have wraps coming and you can make $200 in wrap cash if you just get to, like, you can always pay for your auto ship. And so that's what I tell people, like, when you're first making that wrap cash, and if it's really tight for you, that wrap cash isn't going to pay like for your new shirt or the diapers yet. Okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe you have to put it in an envelope that says auto ship, because that next month you want to be commission qualified. And that's what I tell people. You have to have this on. And so when I talk to people, I don't even bring up 150 ever. And it's not that I'm trying to be shady, but it's like, I want people to own up to that. You have a business, and this is how we're going to run it. And you're going to order the greens, and you're going to feel better. You're going to see what this keto coffee is doing. You're going to be able to send samples because you have it. So we have inventory, yes, but it's so minimal when you think about a traditional business. Like, and I always compare that for people when they're thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to spend what every month? And I'm like, okay, so for $20, you have a bookkeeper that would cost like thousands a month to run your business, a bookkeeper who's making sure everything's going where it should. You have your training, you have your videos, you have your commissions, you have everything at your fingertips for $20. So $20 you can handle. Your auto ship, the next thing, if you are tight on money, then you are ordering wraps and you're going to sell them and you're going to pay for your shipment. So I am really adamant about this, because picture this for yourself. I always think about it this way. So if you have a team, and say you have 3 people top line, and say they all have 100 in, or let's say it's 150 because they have 150 in sales, each of them. Well, what if all of them are running an 80 BV? That's 210 more for your volume that you're getting paid off of, because they all have that 80 running plus the 150 in commission or in their sales. So, and I have a heart, so I'm not trying to sound heartless because I talk to people. That's why I say in 3 weeks, we're going to talk about your financial situation and we're going to see what's best for you moving forward. I never say it's an option though. I just say, okay, how are we going to pay for this shipment that's coming? Because I want you to be able to be wrapping people. I want to help you with a wrap party, and we're going to show you that you're going to make wrap cash. So this is like just really, really important. And I used to shy away because I'm kind of more a sensitive person, like, okay, like if you can't afford it. But I've learned to be more of a leader in a sense of like, no, I know how to run a business and this is how you do it. And if you want to go where I'm going, then you're going to be doing what I'm doing. And so even if you feel like, oh, I just started, or I don't have a good story yet, or you fill in the blank, we always have excuses of why we can't say something, but you can, because you signed up for this to work. So you need to be telling people what to do to make it work for you. Because when you make it work for you, they're seeing it work for you. So they're going to do what you're doing and it's going to work for them. So that's why I never budge on an 80 BV auto ship. And I say, we're going to make it happen. And I've had the messages come in where it's like, I can't run it, or I turned it off or whatever. So I'm like, okay, then tell me what we're going to do to get it back on next month. How can I help you? What are we doing? How many parties? What do we, like, how many wraps do you need to sell so your auto ship is on next month? Because you have to be a product of the product. So put a little bit of oomph into your conversations, and people are inspired by someone who knows where they're going. And so I've learned that, like me shying away, being like, oh, okay, it doesn't help me promote. It doesn't help me get anywhere. So I want to help myself. And to help myself, I have to help my team. So that's where your mindset has to shift to be like, yeah, I am a leader. I am a business owner, and I'm going to show them exactly how to do this. So hopefully that answers your question. If they turn it off, they turn it off. But I am going to, also too, in the first 30 days, sometimes I have people turn on their auto ship like I told them. And then I get on and I'm like, I should have my $99 bonus, and I go see and they turn it off. And I'm like, what the heck? So I talk to them and I say, we need to get that auto ship back on because we need to get your fourth customer so you get your product credit. If it's not on, you're not getting your product credit. And they're like, oh, okay. And they turn it back on. So just know, like, yes, you want it for yourself with the 99, but it works is set up completely so that you can help them actually understand like why they need to have something on, and it's not just for your benefit. So this is saying I have 10 more minutes, so I'm going to look at this and see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so I want to show you guys, if say you're in month one, pretend you're in month one right now, and you're like, okay, I have to get 4 customers. So you're going to get your 4 customers, and you enrolled all of them personally, and all of those orders do add up to 400. They won't always add up to 400, but for easy sake, we're going to say it was 400. So that's 4 customers at 400, and you ran your auto ship. You got paid $60 because you got 15% of that 400 BV. So that's $60 plus your wrap cash and everything else that you've done. That's month one. My month one, I didn't even get paid because I didn't even get past the $20 mark. So when I saw this, I was like, are you kidding? Like, we can be teaching people how to see money so fast. Even though I knew that, to see these numbers broken down is mind blowing. So we all know on this that we have the loyal customer program. So month 2, we're going to say we got 4 more all at 400. So that equals 800 BV. Month 2, you just made $120 plus everything else that you're doing on the side with wrap cash and fast start bonuses. So that's 120. Month 3, we're going to say the same thing happened. You got 4 more all at 400. And so you're going to equal 1,200 in personal bonus volume. You're going to get paid $180 when your auto ship is on. So another thing that Jade brought up that I was like, there are those people. And there's people like, well, I just want to make sure I get paid. So I just need to make sure I have 150 in personal bonus volume. Well, guess what? You just earned yourself $22 that month. Like, that's not exciting. That's not keeping a person excited about growing their business. Why would they want to turn their auto ship on if they just made 20 bucks? They're probably thinking like, this isn't going to pay for itself. So that's why you have to lead them and say, let's get these customers. Let's show them how like the greens and doing the wraps are a great combo, because then you just not upsold them in a, again, you're not being shady, but they work together. People come to you because they want to see their health change. So you take ownership of that and you help them get to that place. And then you're making money by month 3. That's $180. That's crazy. So that's if you have 1,200 at personal bonus volume and you enrolled all 12 of them, because that's 15%. So maybe you got some customers move to you, so it'd be a little less, but that's why it would be a little less. So the last thing that I wanted to share, we have 7 minutes, is get this. This is, I did the math and I'm like, I think I did it wrong. I didn't. Pretend you have a distributor who's signing tomorrow. And you're going to show them, this is what we're going to do this next 30 days, month 1. So 30 days. So you're going to sign up and it's going to be $99. And then you're going to get 4 wraps in your kit. And I'm going to turn around and show you how to sell those. And we're going to do a party. They could do that. I'm going to show you how to get them sold with people all over the United States, whatever. You can mail them. But that's $100 when you sell each for $25 a piece. Then because we got the 4 customers for you, you just got $120 to go do what you want with it. But I want you to order wraps. So that's 8 more wraps that you didn't spend your money on. And it's going to be $200 when they sell them. So imagine if they got 4 customers in a week, then they got their next shipment and they had a big party and they were able to sell 8 wraps. Or they had someone going on vacation who bought 4 from them. That was $100 easy. So that's $200. Next is people forget that we have wrap rewards. And so every 2 customers you get, your bookkeeper, AKA eSuite, says you have a wrap reward. So that's $25 for a box of wraps. So you're going to make $75 when you sell those wraps for $25 a piece because you spent the $25 to get them. And it's always free shipping, which is nice for those. But if you have 4 LLCs, that's 2 wrap rewards. So if you want, you can order facials and have a spa night with your friends and sell those for $25 a piece. That's another $75. So get this. I did the math of it, not hard math, but I was looking at it. That's $450 without any commission involved in month 1. That is crazy. Like, I definitely didn't make that, but I want to show people to do that, because if we show people that they can make $450, and that's not even counting commissions, in 30 days, then they're going to stay around and they're going to have a fire and they're going to have a purpose of getting more distributors to show them, hey, this is what I did. I'm going to show you how to do it. So I think a lot of us are kind of like, we kind of flounder like, why isn't my person doing something? Well, you know what? Money talks. And this is showing you how to get them to be seeing the money. And so we need to be, as leaders and as our own business owners, we need to take just priority in making sure that these people are seeing the money come in. So when you have someone sign up, then you're going to be very straightforward and you're going to tell them exactly what to do. If they're not responding, then, I mean, you can't really control them not responding. But if they're just kind of ho-humming, it's like, hey, I have a plan for you to make $450 in cash this month, but we have to get going. So when we talk with authority like that, I think it's going to be game-changing for people, because I learned a lot just watching 2 compensation videos, and I realized, like, our compensation plan truly is, and this is a fact, it's not just my opinion, but we have the best compensation plan in the industry. We get paid the most, and we have 5 different ways. This doesn't even count the promotions going on with the 5,000 and the 10,000 double and the 25,000 presidential right now. When I was able to get a $20,000 bonus when I went diamond, and that was $800 extra a month on top of my cabs. Like, I was making triple diamond income as a double. Like, that is nuts. Like, because you don't have a ceiling when you're diamond. You don't have a ceiling when you're presidential. You can be making ambassador money as a triple, because I've seen that too. Not me personally, but I know someone who told me my check was $30,000 and she's triple. Like, are you kidding? Like, we have that kind of power, and we're just sitting over here thinking like, I hope this business works and I'm going to post a wrap picture. Like, and I'm talking to myself too, because I've been sitting here at Double for 2 years and I'm sick of it. So I'm ready to lead and show people, like, I have my blinders on and you can come with me or you're not, but this is me, and you're going to start seeing me, and I'm going to start seeing each of you say, welcome to the team. Our page is blowing up. Look at this promotion that just happened. This person just made $800 in Wrap Cash. Like, I want people to find their fire again, because you can. Like, the only person saying that you can't is you. And so when I was in Dallas, I went up to Mark and I just said, hey, like, your talk was perfect tonight. He was talking about getting back up. And I said, I've just been a Double for 2 years and it's been kind of hard and like mentally. And he was like, he just took my shoulders and he said, you can do this. And like, I want you guys to know, if Mark was sitting with you, he would say the exact same thing, because he has a heart of gold, and they are continually going to be bringing out money and promotions and products that are going to take your like business and your life to where you want it to go. So I have less than a minute, so I'm going to stop before I get cut off again like last time, but I'll look at the questions too. But if you have questions specifically about something I said, just shoot me a message. But just know you are worthy, and you can lead people to see the money that they want to see, and you can see the money too when you show them how. So thanks for hopping on, guys. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'm going to stop this and I can upload it and you guys can send to your teams.